Okay, real quick, I just want to verify something. If you already did this, then you're just basically checking your answer real quick. Okay. So I did 2 of them that were like this on your notes, except the ones on the right side were perfect squares. Okay, so this one is just not going to be a perfect square, so you're still going to have a radical. So to get rid of the square, we're not going to be dividing by a radical. Okay, those ones you'll be doing when you have a number out front. Okay, so there's a difference between this one and this one. Okay, so we take the square root of it, square root of it, square gets rid of the square root. Okay, can I take the square root or take anything out of 66? That's it. Because really all you have is 6 times 11, right? 11 doesn't break down, and then 6 is 2 and 3, so there's no pairs. But don't forget, you have the plus and the minus, and the I comes out, and then the rad 66 stays there. Okay? All right, now to solve for this, we got to move that over to the other side, and that was like that very last one. When I move this to the other side, I can't combine it with that because they're not like terms, and we're adding and subtracting. Okay, so when this moves over, you're really just sticking it in front of that. Okay, so it's 8x equals, but it's not a negative 4, it's going to be a positive 4, plus or minus I rad 66. What is my last step? To get x over 8. Divide by 8. So when we divide by 8 on this side, you have to divide by 8 on that side, and you just leave it. Okay? Because 8, and that could simplify it, but that can't, so we just, since both of them can't, you just leave it. Okay. It wouldn't be wrong, because you might, I don't know, because I haven't seen the Google Forms yet. They might have this as 1/2 plus or minus I rad 66 over 8, which is the same thing. It's just that's over 8 and that's over 8. They simplified one versus the other, just so you could recognize that they're equivalent. Okay. All right. Now, different than this one. Okay. When I do this one, I'm going to move the 72 over. This one's number 61. When I move the 72 over, it changes to a positive 72. Okay, but before I can get rid of the square root, what do I have to get rid of? Divide by 4. So this one, you will have a radical in the bottom that you're going to have to rationalize the denominator. So that's how that's different than that previous one. The other one, you just divided by 8, not a square root of 8. Okay, so now you're going to have to do square root, square root, square root. Okay, so that you have x plus 1 equals, and then you got to break this one down and this one down. What's nice about this guy? It's already a perfect square, so you don't have to multiply it again. Okay, so square root of 4 is 2. Okay, okay, but you've got to break that one down. Okay, and then there's the 1 over. Okay, break down 72. There's no I in this one, right? But you're going to have the plus and the minus in front of it on the other side. I just wanted to clarify between the other ones. Okay, so 9 and 8, 3 and 3. And then just move the 1 over so you'd have a negative 1. 9 times 8, 3 and 3, 4 and 2, 2 and 2. So 3 and 2 could come out. So it'd be 6 on the outside, right? That's 9 times 8, right? And 9 is 3 and 3.
Well, you do the 72 divided by 18.
Oh, if you went another route, yeah, you could do 4. Yeah. But you're still going to have, it's still going to be 6 on the outside. Because you could do 36 times 2, right? And the square root of 36 is 6. So regardless of what route you break down the 72, you're going to have a 6 on the outside. So you're looking at me like breaking down 72? Or breaking down?
Yeah,
once we divided
Oh. And yes, probably because then when the 6 is on the outside, if I have that plus and minus 6, what is 6 divided by 2? 3.
Okay.
So it's going to take you back to where you guys are at.
You kept saying 6. 6 wasn't in my answer. I was like,
I was breaking down 72.
Okay.
Not the, not, I wasn't even looking at the denominator.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,